Hello, thank you for joining me. So in this short practice, we're going to continue the theme of lightening the body and mind, uplifting the spirit, building vitality. Really, our focus is on counteracting very much the effects of the Kapha doshas time of year, which is this late winter time, moving towards early spring time of year. So we'll start standing. Please start with the feet parallel, outer edge of the feet aligned with the outer edge of the hips. And let's just broaden across the base of the toes to the base of the big toes to base of little toes. And just lift each heel up and just lengthen back a little bit and feel your weight grounded evenly across the four corners of your feet. Now feel that bony, very bony, prominent bony part on your hip. Just lift it a little bit, lift the rib cage. Lift the collarbones and take the shoulders away from each other. Good. And just lift the base of your skull also already. So we feel stable, grounded, a little embodied as we begin. We'll build the inhales very much to support our practice, to support the intention of the practice today. So please bring the arms up, filling up with breath to the collarbones. And as you exhale and bring the arms down, feel the belly draw back a little bit and lift up. 5 count breath. Breath filling the upper torso. Exhale. Toning the belly back. And for some of you, as you do that, maybe you feel a subtle engagement in the perineum. 6 count breath. Exhale. 7. 8. Exhale. 8. Feel the spine lengthening, space growing between the vertebrae as you raise the arms. And exhale the arms down. Very nice. And then bring your hands to the floor and step back to downward facing dog. And here, you connect with your breath in the same way. Full, so let's begin with broadening across the base of the fingers, grounding down through the base of the index finger, pushing the floor forward and down to feel the front body, back body lengthening, the hips lifting away from the waist, away from the back of the knees, and the heels descending. And then breath filling the upper torso to all sides. We'll keep that expansion through the upper body even as you exhale, and perhaps even more now. Feel the belly tone back and even move a little bit up towards the rib cage. Or maybe you feel some engagement in the pelvic floor. Let's do 3 more like this. Good. At the end of your 3rd exhale, look forward. Please step the right foot forward. Come up to vertical, facing the short edge of your mat. In that closed hip, asymmetrical standing position, back knee super open, little flexion in the front knee. We're broadening across the base of the toes. Please bring the right hand into the small of your back, palm faces back, and extend the left arm up as we lean forward into a warrior 1 variation, keeping the gaze lifted just a little above eye level. And then exhale, lengthen the front leg without locking the knee, bringing the arm down, feeling again that tone in the belly and maybe in the pelvic floor. 5 count breath. Exhale. 6 counts. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. Good. Inhale, both arms up. Front leg long. Exhale, fold over the leg and step back to downward dog. Take a breath. And then left foot forward. Please come up to vertical. Left hand in the small of your back this time. Inhale, lean into warrior one. Lengthening the lower back, lifting the gaze slightly. Exhale, tone the belly back, lengthening the front leg. 5 count breath. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, fold over the legs, step back, down facing dog. Lengthen out. Through the arms, through the waist, through the front and back line of the legs. Good. We're stepping the right foot forward again. This time we'll come to an open hip pose, facing the long stance, facing the long edge of your mat. Back leg, back knee super open, little flexion in the front knee, broaden across the base of the toes. Inhale the right arm up and exhale over across the leg. Rest the hand on the ankle or just inside the leg. You can be a little higher up if that helps you keep your upper torso long and the shoulders stacked. We're going to rest the arm on the waist with the thumb up, waist long, shoulders away from ears. Inhale, follow the hand with your gaze, reaching from the outer edge of your back foot to fingertips. Exhale, take the hand back. 5 count breath. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. Take the arm over alongside the ear. Actually, if it's difficult for you, if it's uncomfortable for your shoulder, you can just stay with the arm vertical. Otherwise, arm parallel. Even release the hand below the level of your head. You're not collapsing the head to the shoulder, though you're lengthening into the base of the skull. Roll the top shoulder open and just feel that left side of your body bowing, torso bowing, and feel the breath there. Good. Next exhale. Take the hand to your waist and take the back of the hand to the small of your back. Inhale without moving the waist, right arm to shoulder height, and then continue through to vertical. Bring the hands to the hips, feet parallel. Take a breath. Elbows, shoulders move away from each other. Upper torso fills with breath. And then exhale, release. Switch your feet angles. Right heel out, right toes in. Right hand into the small of the back. Extend the left arm up. Exhale, reach out over the leg, rolling the top shoulder open. Arm rests on the right waist. Inhale, follow the hand with your gaze. Exhale, take the arm back, or just take the arm to vertical if it's better for you. Inhale, 5 count breath. Lengthening from outer edge of foot to fingertips on the inhales. 6 counts. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. Inhale again, take the arm vertical, broadening between the collarbones, or if you can keep the shoulders stacked, arm parallel to the floor, and then lower the hand below the level of the head, lift the left waist away from the thigh, feel the right side body bow, feel the breath in the right ribcage, right torso. Full breaths. You can look up through your armpit, you can look straight ahead, keeping the breath in the neck in neutral. Exhale the hand back. Bring the back of the hand to the small of the back. Inhale without moving the waist, left arm to shoulder height, and then continue through to vertical. Hands to hips, take an adjustment breath. And then turn the front foot to the front edge of your mat. Bring the hands to the floor, and please step back to downward dog. And then inhale, come forward to plank. So you're in a straight line from heels to tailbone to base of skull. Lift out of the heel of your hands. Lengthen the chest forward. Breathe here. Pull the belly in and up. Good. And then please exhale down onto your belly with control. Keeping the hands alongside the rib cage in the cobra position. Take the feet 6 to 8 inches apart. Squeeze the elbows in towards each other. Press down through your broadening, lengthening hands. And then inhale. Lift the forehead, lift the chest. Maybe only kind of part way up. So you're really using your back, not your arms so much. And then exhale down. 5 count breath. Exhale. 5 counts again. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 6 again, and then stay. Good, and breathe here. Relax the glutes. Tone the belly back. Feel the breath still filling you up. Maybe each inhale lifting you a little more. Good, and then exhale, lower down. Well done. Please bring the legs together. Press back onto hands and knees. And then please exhale to sit back in extended child's pose. Forehead surrenders towards the floor. Inner elbows stay long and lift away from the mat. Forearms lift away from the mat. Please shift your hips to the right and walk your hands to the left, keeping the thumbs shoulder width apart. Right side of your rib cage can descend towards your right thigh. Chin stays centered between the collarbones. Again, please feel the breath in the right side of your torso. Your fullest comfortable inhales. Inhale, come to center. And then hips to the left. Take your hands over to the right. Keep the thumbs shoulder width apart. Keep the chin centered between the collarbones. Keep the left rib cage surrendering towards the left thigh. And feel your breath in that left side. Forearms stay lifted. Inner elbows stay long. Good. Please walk the hands forward. Coming to center, reach forward with the fingertips a little more. And then inhale, please draw the hands in. Come to sit upright. Hands rest on the thighs or just on the knees. Arms are lengthening, so lengthen up the top line of your arms from your hands to your shoulders. And take the shoulder heads away from each other and just lift the belly a little in and up so there's not too much arching in your low back. Collarbones lift away from the pubic bone. Base of your skull lifts away from the tailbone. The hinge of your jaw even perhaps lifts towards the base of your skull. And then within all these lengthenings, broadenings, please soften everything. Relaxing the breath. But taking a moment to check into what's happening, what you feel, where do you feel it? How is sensation moving? Downwards or upwards? Feeling the lower torso, upper torso. Good. And then from here, please release the arms and take the hands behind you, fingers pointing back. Roll the shoulders back, lift the rib cage off the hips. Maybe if it's accessible to you, you lift the hips off the heels. So we have a little camel variation. You can lift the gaze here, lift the chin, but don't drop the back of the head to the back of your neck. If it's better for your neck, keep the chin relaxed towards the chest. Full breaths. Filling the upper torso, lengthening out of your low back. Good. And then please come to sit upright. Well done. Come to sit in a cross-legged position. Take a breath to adjust, lifting the crown of your head, creating space between the vertebrae. We're going to bring the left foot alongside the hip, with the knee straight out from the hip, and the foot can be inside the thigh. So the knee is, thigh is perpendicular to the torso. Knee is not off to the side. Foot, sole of the foot inside the left knee, or for some of you, maybe you can bring the foot on top of the right thigh. Then when we turn, maybe even you can take that right foot. Okay. I'm going to do this variation with you. We'll bring the left hand to the right knee. Take the right hand behind you, aligned with the tailbone and a distance away from it. Or if you have the flexibility, you'll take that bind of the foot or just hold around the left hip. Lift the torso, lengthen on your inhale, and then turn on your exhale. Turning from the torso, the gaze follows it, so the neck stays reasonably comfortable. No strong sensation in the head, in the neck, so you're not reaching with your chin. Chin parallel to the floor, face relaxed. Turn your gaze, keep the torso as it is, but turn your chin now towards the left shoulder, and then lower left ear to left shoulder, and start to lift your chin towards the ceiling until you feel a real good stretch sensation where the neck and the shoulder meet, or down the right side of the neck. Keep lifting out of your lower back, keep lifting the midpoint of the chest. Relax the face. Good. Please bring the chin parallel to the floor. Release the arms, come to center. Okay, and we'll go the other way. So right foot alongside the hip, left foot inside the thigh, or in that half lotus position. Right hand to left knee, left hand behind you, aligned with the tailbone, not the hip, and a little distance from the tailbone. Or take the hand around and bind. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, turn. Relax the face. Shoulders descend and move away from each other. lifting out of the lower back, heart center lifts, and then chin towards the right shoulder, right ear to right shoulder, and then moving cautiously, lift the chin to find that good stretch sensation. So really get into these muscles in the neck. Feel the breath, fill the left side. Don't collapse the torso. Good, and then please come to center. Sit cross-legged. Each foot underneath the opposite knee, so you're crossing in the middle of the shins rather than crossing the ankles. And inhale, let's bring the arms up, interlace the fingers, turn your palms towards the ceiling and lengthen. Shoulders away from the ears, lengthen from the back of your shoulders. If you wish, you can make a diamond shape with your hands, bringing the little fingertips and thumb tips together. You can keep a soft, open gaze, steady gaze on the point just in front of you, as if you're looking from the back of your head. Or you can also close the eyes and find steady, even, comfortable inhales, like your maximum comfortable inhale. Each inhale lengthens the spine a little more, creating space between the vertebrae. With each exhale, you sustain that length. The belly tones back. Maybe the root lock, pelvic floor engages as an effect of the breath and the lengthening. A few more breaths here. Good. Next exhale, keep the length in the spine. Release the hands to your knees, maybe 4 fingers and thumbs together, palms turned up. Keep the base of the skull lifting, like you're lengthening from the hinge of your jaw to the base of the skull, which ever so slightly lowers the chin, which creates a little hollowing in the throat. And just below that hollowing, in the midpoint of your chest, lift the chest towards the ceiling. We're not rolling the shoulders back, we're taking them away from each other to stay broad through the upper front, upper back, torso. Arms can stay long if you wish, palms down even. Don't generate tension in the shoulders through that lengthening. Come back to your full, comfortable, even breaths. So maximum comfortable inhale. Even duration for your exhale. Good. And then on your next exhale, please relax any conscious shaping of the breath. Let the breath be naturally arising. And just check inside to perhaps a sense of lightness in the body. Upward lifting, movement through the spine. Perhaps even a sense of luminosity, brilliance, lightness in the mind. If you have time, you can take yourself from here maybe into a meditation, perhaps staying longer with those even breaths till your mind feels super quiet and still. And then you're there with body quiet, mind quiet, but mind awakened, enlivened, alert, body enlivened, but still. Enjoy the practice. If you're sitting for longer, thank you for joining me.